We've already fought this fight, we've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Put a worse separate checks with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Claim on watch. Not on a watch. Put a worse separate checks with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Claim on watch. The best watch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Claim on watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Put a worse separate checks with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Claim on watch. Not on a watch. Put a worse separate checks with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Claim on watch.
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Thank you, family.
Pretty.
That's the guy from that's the old guy from ER also, right?
Sure is, yes.
Yeah.
Noah Weil, yes.
Yeah.
We'll
I
do it
love him.
live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
That's right. That's the way we roll here at the 21st Century Suffragettes. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Diane Russell. We've got Benny Loco. We've got Linda and Dr. Aida all the way from Morocco joining us. Thank you so much for everybody being here. We really, really appreciate it. Well, I don't know. There's just
Well.
Which crime do you want to start with first?
Well, I mean, what are our options? Could we have a menu, please?
How about
Could you tell us the fucking specials, Diane? Sorry, I'm coming.
I qualify for the blue plate special, please.
Well, I wanted to start off with there's supposed to be a walkout today, but I don't think they promoted it as good.
I don't think they did
should
either.
have. Tony, play the video. I already sent it to you, and I never heard of it until yesterday, and so I don't know. So anyway, there was supposed to be a walkout, and they did a good video about it, and then I want to go into the Lee McGowan clip on CNN.
Yep. Get some, girl. Ate his lunch. Hey, CNN, you're really fucking up keeping Scott Jennings on there.
And the look on his face is like, what? What? Oh, fuck off.
It's a man that knows that he's fucking caught and he's trying to be fucking cute. And I really don't have fucking time for it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
CNN is over. CNN has ceased to be anything but fucking Russian propaganda.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
here's the walkout video.
I'm as mad as hell and I'm not gonna take it anymore!
On January 20th, we are walking out to free America.
And walking in to remove the regime.
We're walking out of work, walking out of school.
We're walking out of anywhere and everywhere.
Because it's past time that we stop cooperating with fascism.
Starting at 2 p.m. local time, we'll start a wave of walkouts across the nation.
To send a clear message that we demand freedom from this hostile and lawless takeover of our country.
Then we'll start walking in.
Congress has the power to remove a tyrant from office. It's not an option. It's their sworn duty.
So at 3 p.m., we'll start walking in to local congressional offices to demand impeachment and removal.
We are peacefully demanding that our representatives file their own articles of impeachment
Against Trump and senior Trump officials.
And we are demanding that they force a vote.
Donald Trump has committed tyranny and obstruction of justice.
And turning ICE into a paramilitary force is an act of treason.
On January 20th, we are telling our congressional officials that it is their duty right now to impeach, convict, and remove.
Impeach, convict, and remove.
Impeach, convict, and remove.
Post your plans to join the walkout, walk-in.
Using the hashtags Free America and Remove the Regime.
And document your visits on the 20th with those hashtags so that we can multiply the movement.
Find your local congressional office,
Okay.
sign up, and receive articles of impeachment.
You can stop because it's 4 p.m. on January 20th. I found out about this yesterday, and I would have put it on our show if I had found out about it earlier. I did not know.
We knew about it because I started mentioning it probably over 2 weeks ago. But here's the problem: is the Renee Good thing happened and it got hijacked. It became like they're doing something in Minnesota on the 23rd. So there was like confusion as to what event was happening.
2 o'clock.
If it was a local or all of that. It was
very confusing messaging, and I was just like, get it together, guys. I think we can do better, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I think they should get out there a little bit more than it has.
It's not 2 o'clock here yet, so.
I was going to say, only half the country is technically or over,
right.
I guess 3/4.
So anyway.
Hey, Hawaii and California, if y'all guys could just walk out, please. Thanks.
Yeah.
Because that's all that's left.
And that
that's enough.
and Usha and JD Vance are having a baby.
Sorry. Who?
Vance and Usha.
Shady Vance and Usha.
No,
when was that announced?
No,
well,
please, no.
No more.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think these people should be allowed to procreate.
13 minutes ago. 13 minutes ago.
That's probably an Elon.
JD and Usha Vance announced pregnancy.
That's probably an Elon Musk baby too.
JD needs another little brown person to kick around.
Yeah.
I'm convinced that's an Elon Musk baby, much like
you understand that?
Okay. Yeah, truth. Just like Katie Miller.
And it'll be the fourth boy, and it'll be a boy.
How do they know that already?
In late July. Well, that's what they're saying here.
Jesus.
They have 2 boys and a girl.
Well, it's like
they shouldn't have any children. Sorry.
Yeah. Usha is pregnant.
Protectors.
It says Usha is pregnant with our 4th child, a boy.
Oh, all of a sudden they're his kids now because the last time I said they were just Usha's kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Her children.
This feels like a soap opera. This feels like a fucking soap opera.
And not only that, Kirk's wife is supposedly pregnant too, but it was 8 weeks. She's 8 weeks pregnant, but her husband died 10 weeks ago. So that's when the announcement was. So what the fuck is going on? And then you got Cinema. What's her name?
Caroline.
Yeah, she's preggo too. You got fucking what's her name? Cinema. That chick. Yep. It's been reported that she's banging all her secret services, all the fucking. She's banging everybody.
She's something.
Anybody surprised? Hey, wait a second though. Let's go back for a second because Charlie Kirk has been dead since September 10th. It has been way fucking longer because time is an illusion. It has been way fucking longer than it's been almost 5 months now. So Erica is going to start showing soon, right? I don't know that she is, y'all. I really don't. I think that's
or she was.
Do I think that she's going to try to? Maybe.
Or she was.
She's not a rumor who should not be allowed near children or to bear them either.
The sperm bank did not go through fruition. That's all.
So the next video I want to play is Lee McGowan, politics girl, on CNN, wiping the fucking floor with Scott Jennings. And the look on Scott Jennings' face, he looks like, he's like, what? What are you talking? What?
Look at her face. She's like, I fucking hate you.
She is fully disgusted by this fucking tool.
Yes. I love to see 100-pound woman beat the piss out of a 200-pound man.
And she did it too, man.
Yeah, she did.
She fucking did.
But they should follow the law, but let's not get our knickers in a twist here.
Let's not get our knickers in a twist over child rape. Why are you talking like that? It's insane. It's insane. The Epstein Files is a multinational, multi-generational child and woman sex trafficking ring. So your attitude right now, you're sort of like, well, shucks, devil begun, is just horrifying to me. Every woman in the world that is watching this, why are you acting like you have no idea what's happening here? Scott,
He asked me a question about following the law.
And what
I
I'm
said they should follow the law.
your attitude. Yeah, and they're not following the law. They're 30 days late on following law, and they didn't explain why they redacted the first things in the first place, which they were also supposed to do.
I know.
Listen,
you
at this point, this is not. I have a strong opinion about it because it is a
disgusting
I think they should do it as
they are
fast as
doing
they
this.
can.
They are hiding it. It is not the behavior of innocent people, and everything that is in these files it could bring an entire house down. And if it has to, it has to. If it brings down Democrats, bring them down. If it brings down Republicans, bring them down. If it brings down princes, world leaders, Hollywood people, bring them down. But what it feels like right now is that there's a giant cabal of people that do not have to listen to the law, do not have to oppose the law, and they were supposed to do something, then they didn't do something, and now they're trying to have a new law that says we don't even have to do it.
And what's really...
Look at her face again, just.
Disgust doesn't even cover that fucking look. Honestly, it doesn't.
He probably diddles kids himself, this motherfucker. Sitting there with his arms crossed in that, passive-aggressive, I'm not listening fucking stance.
Yeah.
He seems like a grinder
your
customer.
opinion. No, motherfucker, these are facts.
Yeah.
The facts are, he was supposed to release the files a month ago. The facts are, he signed the fucking law that said he had to do it. The facts are, he's not fucking doing it. The facts are, because he's in the files.
The facts are, they over-redacted the files to protect the fucking perpetrators, not the victims. We know that to be a fact. So
And just to be clear, what they're talking about there, because I don't know that we talked about this on Saturday. Maybe it hadn't happened on Saturday yet. The DOJ did state in court filings that essentially there's no, how do I say this? There's no like punishment if the Epstein files aren't, like, the law that he signed doesn't have punishment. So they don't have to follow it. They don't have to follow it because it wasn't laid out that there was like a punishment. So fuck y'all is pretty much what the DOJ said.
Yeah.
And this is in reference to Massey and Kana requesting a special master. It is that case. I think it's in SDNY, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I think it's SDNY.
Yeah. Steve Hofstadter, in a filing late last night, the DOJ alleged they cannot be compelled to release the Epstein files. Nothing says innocence like refusing to prove your innocence.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Daddy. Fuck you. You suck.
What you hiding, Daddy?
Did you all see Nick Fuentes with Andrew Tate in Florida over the weekend?
No. Yeah, I saw them with the Nazis singing. Yeah.
Did you see Nick Fuentes? Like, somebody approached Nick Fuentes in the club and they're like, "Hey, you want me to get some girls over here?" And he's like, "No, thanks." It was like so fucking awkward. No, I'm fine. I'm fine just sitting here dancing in the middle of a strip club.
Yeah, and also
by myself.
This is 2 days ago. A federal judge bars ICE agents from retaliating against protesters, and they're not allowed to use spray or any flashbangs or anything like that anymore. But they're still fucking doing it. So arrest them. So arrest them. The cops need to fucking arrest them.
Yeah. Do your fucking job, cops.
God damn it. So fucking
protect your fucking citizens. That's what they pay you for.
So let's see, where are we? Yeah, it's a mad king, increasingly disinhibited, surrounded by yes men. He's driving up the cost of everything in order to finance his ego trips and angry fantasies. People want affordable food, electricity, and housing and healthcare, and this isn't entertaining anymore.
No,
it's not.
It's never fucking entertaining.
Yeah, it's from Brian Schatz. I don't know who that is. Schatz. Yeah.
Yeah.
The idea of using tariffs against the rest of NATO to force them to accept his acquisition of Greenland is particularly insane. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. And these poor people in fucking Minnesota, man, they're just so under attack right now. And I know that it's taking a lot of things off the fucking headlines, like the Epstein files, like the Sasha Riley case, like
that's what it's designed to do.
Yeah, right. I know.
That is what it's called, flood the zone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And since January the 1st, it's been like flooding every single day with more than 5 things a day.
Yep.
Do you know what that makes me think, y'all? It makes me think something. So we already know Mark Epstein is going to release the autopsy results in February, but I think he knows there's something else coming out very soon. Something that he can't stop. They've already got word about it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I
think it's a Sasha Riley thing. I think this is going to go more viral. More people are picking up on it. I see it every week.
Or the Katie Johnson thing with Michael Cohen being in the headlines again.
Yeah.
I do. I really do. Yes, ma'am, Benny.
No.
I have to think
Trump and Jeffrey, what the fuck is his middle? E. Epstein. Here we go. We'll get you out of hiding yet, Katie. We'll give you back your freedom, honey. I'm not going to stop fighting for you or anybody else.
And
these motherfuckers.
Nobody's heard hide no hair of her, you know,
Nope.
and that even her fucking lawyers, which makes it even more scary.
Yeah.
And I've been keeping up with Lev like on the daily. I am in this whole
So what are the new updates? So we talked about on Saturday that it was kind of breaking news, right? So we really didn't know a lot.
At the time.
Yeah, we really didn't know.
This is some shit I didn't know until like a while. Like, I did not realize that Jolly Good Ginger had just been on with Michael Cohen in Minnesota. And then like an hour later, he dropped that letter. How he was coerced by Letitia James and Alvin Bragg. And so many people have burned bridges with Michael Cohen, including Midas Touch now.
Typical Cohen trick.
Yeah,
just mull the whole
I don't
time.
think this is this is not going to work the way he thinks it is. He's a fucking idiot. If he thinks for a fucking second that Dinky is going to allow a traitor to come back into the inner circle, he is using him.
Well,
He's using him to get.
Lindsay, I'm sorry, I have to interrupt you here. J.D. Vance called him America's Hitler. Rubio said he had fucking small hands. All these fucking people went against him before. Ted Cruz, a bunch of them went against him before.
But he don't.
And now they're in
they're
his
right up his
fucking
ass
cabinet.
now.
Now they're in his cabinet. So don't
But
think
he doesn't trust them.
Don't think. Well, that's what he's bring your friends closer. It's a mafia fucking thing. He's got fucking
Never
ammunition on him. He's got ammo.
Never
on
say
him.
never again. Just
So,
like.
Hold on, I have a point here.
Sure. Yeah, sorry.
I have a point here. That means Tony. I hope that didn't come through on the fucking microphone. Holy shit!
Did he fart?
Oh my god! Fucking A. Better not come over here. I'll get really fucking mad. So I had
Is that why he's called 5 eggs?
I had
He's
a
laying
point.
eggs.
Oh my god! For fuck's sake, I have a point. My point is that if Michael Cohen wants to say that he was coerced to say all this shit by Tish James, that means he was lying the first time. So you perjured yourself. So now you've committed perjure. You can go back to prison,
perjury.
Michael. You're the
You
fucking
perjure on your
lawyer.
perjury.
Aren't you supposed to know this shit, you dumb motherfucker? Like, I don't get this. Because he's like, oh, well, I lied the first time. I lied the second time. Now I'm going to go in court and say, oh, all of that was lies. You can't have it both ways.
And now we absolutely know why there is such hesitation last
And also,
year.
there is proof. The reason why he's convicted in a court of law is because there was proof of his fucking malfeasance and whatever fucking else he was guilty of. All right? There was proof of it. That's why he ended up in fucking prison. So let's not be deluded by this whole fucking cockamamie fucking scheme, because I think it's going to blow up too, because he's either a liar then or he's a liar now, and his credibility is completely fucking shot with everybody on both sides. So good luck, Michael.
I just think even if he gets this pardon or he gets this commutation, guess what, motherfucker? His presidency is only going to last for 3 years. You don't think the statute of limitations is going to stick around for a while about other... they probably have other crimes they didn't charge him for because he brought proffers, because he brought information. There's other shit they have on him.
I'm
That's
sure
insane for him to do this. It's insane.
It's rape.
He
So
must.
Yeah.
He must feel pretty secure in his flop, is what makes me.
Well, I think he's done
All
some
of
bad
them.
things too. And that's why the minute his name was associated with Epstein, he came crawling back to daddy and wanted a pardon from daddy. The second his name was connected to Epstein in any kind of fucking way, he went running back to fucking Dinky. So let's not also be deluded. The timing and everything is all perfect. All right?
Yep.
So just use your fucking common sense on this whole fucking thing, because I'll tell you what, it's going to get worse for Mr. Cohen and his fucking friends. And I don't think the Epstein thing is going away, but I wish the Sasha Riley thing would pick up more steam. That's for sure. So here's this guy, again, with the Minnesota accent. I love these people. But he's like, I'm not gonna. These are my neighbors. I'm not gonna let them come in. He's out there on the street. He's like, oh yeah, I love this guy.
I saw this guy.
Yeah.
He was on the Bulwark. Tim Miller interviewed him just the other day. He was amazing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you live in the neighborhood?
Yep, this is my block, this is my area. I don't go into other people's neighborhoods and try and intimidate them. I protect my people.
Are you giving out your name?
No, I'm okay with that. Our neighborhood's showing up.
You guys had a lot of people out here, right?
At least 30 or more.
Yeah.
40 or 50.
That's pretty good for a quick turnout. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you live in the neighborhood?
Yeah. It's my neighborhood. It's my block. I'm just gonna stand out here with my fucking AR-15.
Watch out for my
There's nothing illegal. Nothing illegal wrong with that. This is a different guy. We showed the other guy the other day. There's going to be more of this.
Yeah.
Way more of this. I don't know if it's a lie or not, but I've heard there's Black Panthers, and it's called the White Panthers for if there's groups of what. I'm not kidding. I really do.
Stop,
that was
stop
the thing.
co-opting bullshit.
I agree.
That's
why
bullshit.
can't we come up with our own growth? Wouldn't it be cool if all white women band together and became like the fucking outlaws or something? Like, I don't know what like.
The right is we're already radical left wine moms. Radical left wine moms. Yeah. And I'm like,
cool.
I'm radically left and I'm a wine mom. I'm not really a mom. I'm a fur baby mom, but
I don't know. Is that supposed to make me angry? Because
it doesn't make me angry.
I'm not fine with being called a wine mom.
It's like when when that troll called our fucking show Box of Wine and Dildos podcast.
I'm sorry. Again, not offended. I don't know why that's offensive. We're adults and we can do what the fuck we want. So, okay.
Yeah, we're the women of anarchy. I like it, Robert.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Suffragettes of anarchy. Yep. No, we are the 21st century suffragettes and suffragettes. And let's just, you just use that. By the way, we do have brand new 21st century suffragettes t-shirts available along with the new Dinky nickname t-shirt. And so there's, we're going to try to get more merch out there and updating our merch. And so we've been working on that. And what else? Oh, Tony put out a new drop and it got all weird and AI took over because it was just, I don't know. The kitty, I like cheese kitty short. Yeah, I don't know. It was so weird. And I don't know if it had to be in like Polish for it to go out as English. And I don't even know how to explain that.
Stay the fuck away from that AI. It's just not good.
We weren't using AI. It did it by itself.
It's self-inserting itself.
Yeah, that's right. And we were like, fuck this. No, this is not right.
Can I let you in on something? What?
I know. Get me. So it's because of the Italian girl's thick accent, and that's why it was.
So the first R-rated movie my parents ever let me watch was Terminator 2, and I was convinced Skynet was going to take over the world, and I'm pretty sure that's what AI is. Skynet's winning. It's really fucking winning. Just saying. It's going to take over a lot more jobs and a lot more shit.
I am Trill Will is in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us.
Trill Will.
And I hope you can join us on Thursday, honey. So let me know. So anyway, here is the suffragette t-shirt. It's got the guy's symbol on it.
Beautiful.
I wanted it. I'm like, you're not going to make them go up like at the angle like they're supposed to. And he's like, no. Like, okay.
It's got to be that way.
I know. So anyway, the suffragette t-shirt is out as well as because we love all the guys here who support us and we really appreciate it.
Hey, the truth is we need y'all.
Yeah.
We need the suffragettes because we're not going to be able to just do this together or we are just do this alone. We need to do this together.
We've done a lot of things alone, fellas, a lot of things. We've been working our asses off for centuries, taking care of lots of things so that the man can have a comfort zone.
Yeah.
How about helping us suffragettes get a comfort zone?
Yeah.
A little bit of a buffer.
Oh, and John Joff said he just ordered that t-shirt, the suffragette t-shirt.
Fuck yeah.
And
thank you, John.
And yeah, so the suffragette, and also we got Kevin one too.
Nice.
The Troll Slayer. We got to get our Troll Slayer some merch. So anyway, you guys, seriously, it's been such a fucked up timeline and fucked up. I don't know, like us living in this fucked up time. I'm still flabbergasted every fucking day. I'm like, I cannot believe we're in 2.0 of Dinky. 1.0 was bad enough. How we got here a second fucking time, it had to be Hinky, and I don't give two shits. I don't need fucking proof to know it was Hinky.
Somebody dropped some M&Ms in the Stern machine.
Yeah, only the green one with the high heels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw today that more Cubans are being deported.
And American Indians are being snatched up, and we don't know where any of them are. Yeah.
Yes. Actually, our Tulsa subreddit here has put out a notice to Cherokee Nation and Muskogee Nation saying not only just to keep they're not taking tribal papers. You have to have your fucking passport, birth certificate, or social security number here in Oklahoma. And I'm not fucking kidding. They have been running operations on the Kansas-Oklahoma border for the last week. Just hanging out at highway exits kind of shit. There's nothing out there. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. And you're going to tell me these are the worst of the worst of the big criminals?
Yeah.
No, the big criminals are in fucking Washington, D.C. serving for fucking the orange fucking blob. So don't.
That's right. So, ICE, we got a new mission for you.
Yeah. You want to go after the rapists and the criminals? Go after the fucking asshole in the fucking White House.
Capitol.
He's a rapist and a criminal. We know that for sure. There's proof.
Yep.
So, Tony wants to show this. Mark Hamill posted it. What does it say, though, on the... I can't hear. What is it? Ice versus Viking in a bathtub. It's ice versus Viking in a bathtub.
What?
You'll see.
Okay.
Oh my God.
It's a classic Monty Python thingy.
I see. You know what? This is what it's going to take. And shaming them back to the fucking shadows. I have said it once. Say it again. That's what it's going to take right there. Shame these dick shits back to the shadows.
That's got to be one of the funniest things I've ever seen. The big orange tires, though.
Yeah.
The icing.
So, Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal posted this, and this is Mubashir and his family came to the United States as refugees from Ethiopia when he was a child, and they became naturalized citizens in 2019. Despite being a U.S. citizen, Mubashir was targeted by ICE, assaulted, and detained. And listen to his story.
I am a 20-year-old U.S. citizen. My family is Somali, and when I was 6 or 7 years old, my family arrived in the United States as refugees from Ethiopia. 8 months after arriving in the United States, we moved to Minnesota. I became a naturalized citizen in 2019, along with my parents and my siblings. But my citizenship did not protect me from being physically detained and hurt by ICE agents. A man wearing a ski mask and a police-style vest entered the vehicle and quickly walked towards me. The man did not say stop or identify himself. I turned to walk away, hoping he would leave me alone. The man quickened his pace, grabbed me forcefully, and pushed me into a restaurant, and asked, "Why are you running from me?" I was not running. I was just walking away because I did not want to talk to him. I knew that ICE agents had been targeting people that looked like me. I immediately started repeating over and over again, "I'm a citizen, I'm a citizen, I'm a citizen." But the agent did not stop to look at my ID. A second ICE agent entered the restaurant. They dragged me outside and put me into a headlock on the ground. I repeated, "I'm a citizen, I have an ID." The agent kept saying, "That don't matter, that don't matter." The officer also kept telling me that they were going to take me in if I did not let them scan my face.
The scanning
One of the
face
officers
thing.
pulled out his phone and threatened to push a button and call for transfer. At that point, there were 3 ICE agents with me in the car. My back hurt from when I was put in a headlock on the ground, and the handcuffs were extremely tight on my wrist. Each time I asked the agent, "Can you please loosen the handcuffs?" he would squeeze my hands. After about half an hour, the ICE agent drove me to their office near Fort Snelling. When we arrived, they forced me to take the face scan. When we got into a building, the agents took the handcuffs off me and put shackles on my ankles. Before searching me, I asked for water. They said no. Then an employee told me I was being deported. I again insisted that I was a citizen and that I could show proof of it on my phone. I showed a picture of my passport card to a woman at the ICE office. She took a picture of my passport card and then searched for my name in the criminal database. Eventually, she said, "Kick him out." In the neighborhood which I work, I hear screaming all the time. Coming from encounters with federal immigration agents, I also hear whistles and honking all the time. When I hear these things, my heart starts beating really fast and I can't breathe. It brings me back to what I went through, and it almost feels like it's happening to me again.
Traumatized. And this face scan thing, you guys, I've been hearing more and more and more about this. That they
I can
are
tell you about that.
insisting about face scanning. This is all the AI bullshit. Go ahead, Lindsay.
It's working with Palantir. As a matter of fact, it's even creepier than that because I saw footage in the Twin Cities that they're now flying drones and to keep track of people. So I think they're using people's faces and uploading that. Do what?
Cell phone data and stuff like that.
Cell phone data, address, where you work, what kind of car you drive. I mean, all of that shit is easy to find.
Yeah.
It's easy to find. And I saw also, we started this with the whole walkout thing and how there seems to be some confusion. There's whole ass businesses in Minnesota that are keeping their front doors locked. And if you don't have the password or if you're not a regular, they ain't letting your ass in.
Yeah. And not only that, they're going back to COVID. You have to it's not even just a password. They're only doing carryouts. They don't want to have, and they're shutting down fucking hotels, like the hotel that the protesters have been standing outside all fucking night long, banging on shit so they can't sleep. Yeah. They're shutting it down. Just guess what? ICE guys are going to have nowhere to stay. Why don't you sleep in your fucking rented car, you fucking pieces of shit? Yeah. Or, your car you drove from fucking Florida with Florida plates and fucking harassing Minnesota's society. Go fuck yourself.
I mean, they made a makeshift. What did they do in California? Didn't the National Guard sleep on like the stadium floor, like concrete or something, wherever they were? Like almost the entire time they were in LA. They didn't have a nice cushy hotel. They were straight up on the fucking floor.
Yeah, and who's paying for all that? Is it our tax dollars that are paying for those fucking hotel rooms, you fucking cocksuckers? Jesus Christ. The bill, when we look at the bill that Dinky has racked up, the number, I can't even imagine how big that fucking number is going to be.
Staggering.
Yeah.
It's staggering.
Cannot imagine. So there was a lady here. It says these Angelinos were in the middle of pitching a podcast about confronting ICE and helping people they abduct. When ICE rolled up and kidnapped someone right outside their pitch meeting. What a nightmare. And here's this lady's post that she put out. You don't have this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can tell that she's still like jacked up, like she's still adrenaline still flowing from what just happened. But go ahead.
All right, this is the new normal in LA, okay? And everyone who is on set, at home, working, you better fucking listen right now, all right? My friend Alex Ayla and I, we were just having a meeting. We were pitching a podcast at a studio because we thought, how can we possibly reach more people? Because people are not activated. A white woman was shot in the face. a black man was shot. Like, people are being shot and ripped out of their houses and no one is doing shit. So we thought, okay, let's meet them where they're at. Let's meet them at a podcast. And in the middle of our fucking pitch, right outside the door, ICE grabs a vendor. Literally so fucking fast. And we hear it, and you have never seen people move so fast. The entire room explodes. We jump up and we go into action. And that's the fucking difference. There are a lot of people who are saying a lot of stuff. They have podcasts. They get on here and they're talking heads. They are not in the streets. Listen to people who are in the streets. What just happened was a fucking man, 3 of them, masked, drove by. They stopped for like 2 seconds. They just threw the first person that they found. Threw them in the fucking car and then beat the shit out of everybody, threw them on the ground and drove away. This is not about immigration. This is not about immigration. I don't care if you don't like my language. This is an SOS. People are being ripped out of their houses. This is terrorism. There's no difference between what is happening in America right now and everything that we were programmed to fear about. All this shit. This is the same fucking shit. It is the same. The only difference is the color of their skin. It is the same shit.
So, you can tell she's a little...
I don't know what to say.
Frazzled.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Frazzled.
I get it. When you're in it, it'll frazzle you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So... Tony, go to about the 2-minute spot here on this next one. Epstein paid $20,000 for you not to see these photos. And then pause on the email so I can read it.
FanDuel.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so let me get here so I can read it to you guys when it comes up. Where the fuck did that just go? Son of a bitch. Did it just get taken down as I'm trying to pull it out? What the fuck is going on?
It was just there.
It was just there. I swear to God.
It was right there.
It was right there. So where is it? Here it is. So let me go here. Yeah, I got to get through the ad too now.
Oh. God,
he said he didn't want anyone else to have the pictures after the magazine published them.
Oh, by the way, let me
offered me
pause it for a second. So the same person, remember the guy who just recently took pictures of the Trump cabinet, and they were all like really, really close up. He took this picture. He took this picture of Epstein. Okay. Okay, and so also.
It really shows the slime that he is.
Yeah. Okay. Now every time I post, every time I go like this and try to make it bigger, Tony, it goes away.
Yeah, because you got to click on the YouTube channel itself.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah. Go ahead and play it.
$20,000. $20,000 to own them after publication. It was all the money in the world to me at the time. I had a young family and lived basically month to month. He wrote a personal check and handed it to me. The magazine had already given me permission to make such an arrangement. We made it clear that he wouldn't see any of the pictures until after publication. Several days later, he decided to pull out of the story and started calling me to demand the pictures. I reiterated that the pictures were not his until after publication. Then the threat started. He sent his bodyguard/driver, Merwin, cool name bro, a massive guy in a long black overcoat and black leather gloves to my studio to intimidate me. It worked. The magazine killed the story too, so I cashed the check and Merwin came by again to collect the hard drive and make sure I didn't have any more copies of the photos. And this is classic. Today, I found the copy on a very old hard drive. How funny. There is a portrait of Epstein and pictures of him working in 2 different offices. Yeah, so here we go. And he's written, yes, that is a stuffed tiger. I don't know if you can make it out under his arm there. I took a picture.
Here we go. Okay. Here is an email, and it says NYCJOS. It's from NYCJ to Duke Sarah. So this is the Duke and Duchess of fucking England. This is Andrew and Sarah Ferguson. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Dear Amanda, I've expressed my concern to you that despite all of your concerted efforts, I still remain unpaid. The financial arrangements have been agreed directly between the Duke and the Duchess and I for some 2 months. Yet, from what I understand, there is no plan in place to pay me the $50,933 I am now clearly owed. I agreed to reduce the amount I am owed by the Duchess in wages from $72,596 to $59,933 in order to reach an agreement with the Duke and Duchess. The Duchess then emailed me twice to say that my offer was acceptable to both her and the Duke. I did not waive my right to receive this money lightly given in the debts incurred as a result of this non-payment and resulting struggle I have incurred trying to support myself and pay for my MBA course at Columbia." What did I say? Columbia, Harvard, New York, NYC. What the fuck is going on with the colleges and these fucking people, the Duke and fucking Duchess? What? I was floored when I saw this. And who the fuck is Amanda? And obviously, Amanda Thirsk, royalsomething.gov is her royalgsxgov.uk. And this is February 7th of 2011 regarding the settlement of John O'Sullivan. You guys, this thing is so fucking huge. Go ahead and play the rest of the video because
Sure enough is. Told
of
you
his
that
desk, and you'll see an
sometime back,
email
though.
printed out that an exchange between Epstein and the Royal Government Office concerning payment from the Duke and Duchess. So this is Fergie and Prince Andrew. Pretty wild stuff, right? And yeah, there he is in his office with a giant stuffed tiger. I mean, it's such a bonkers story. I mean, Anderson's done this again and again recently. He's had the most incredible career. I mean, you should check him out on Instagram. Like, his work's fantastic. But yeah, to have had, a goon from Epstein appear at your studio threatening you for pictures. And the fact that, Epstein basically paid 20 grand to own these photos. You were never meant to see these pictures. And obviously, maybe it wasn't so much to do with the photographs Christopher Anderson took, but more the fact it was the article that Michael Wolff had written. And again, if you're keeping abreast of the information that Michael Wolff has about Epstein, it's been very, very interesting. So there you have it, folks. Thank you for watching.
Okay, you can turn it off. So, and if you look at this binder, there's a binder underneath it going the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's got binders of emails from these high political figures. All this shit has been documented.
Yep.
They are fucking... He kept probably meticulous notes because he had girls coming and going and he didn't want them crossing paths, and then he fucking had all these fucking rich motherfuckers coming and going, and we didn't want them to cross paths. He didn't want the fucking other victims to see each other, to know each other. This is such a fucked up individual. But again, I really think he was working for Dinky, not Dinky being one of his clients. And that there's more proof of that. I don't know. The videos are too long, and I don't know how to I don't know how to compile it all together into something really simple. But yeah.
Fuck you, technology. It's not like it can't be done. If I knew how to work this stuff.
Yeah,
I'd be
Amanda.
dangerous.
Okay, so I'm 30 seconds behind here. So Amanda Thirsk was Prince Andrew's private secretary in 2004.
What do you know about that?
You can connect the dots yourselves, people. Like, it doesn't take a fucking genius to figure this shit out.
Where's my, I've lost my other tinfoil hat. This is my tinfoil hat right now.
Okay.
Excuse me. I have a feeling if Dinky continues to threaten Greenland and Denmark and Norway for the Nobel Peace Prize, or UK or France or whatever, if they keep going after people across the pond, I have a feeling that we're going to see some shit leak from their intelligence about this. Because we still don't know the whole story about Andrew. Andrew hasn't been kicked out of his fancy pants palace yet. I think that's happening in the spring. They're gearing up to do all that. Officially evict him.
Right.
So, and then he has to decide if he's going to stay in the country or not. There's rumors he's already set up some nice place in the Middle East to go. Shocker, I'm sure, to everyone.
No.
Andrew's going down. Dinky's not. Dinky's in there way more than fucking Andrew is. In fact, Dinky was a part of the, what was it? Pussy Parade? Pussy
Committee.
Yeah, the Pussy Committee. To get Andrew laid.
And this is what I find so interesting right now, because I kind of wonder what King Charles' thoughts are. Because if you recall a couple months ago, one of his first times in front of the public since he came back to royal duties after getting cancer treatment, he was hassled. He was like harassed and just shaking hands in front of some building like it was supposed to be like a PR stunt. People like, what about those Epstein files, sir?
Yeah.
And it was a scandal. And that's what kind of drug up all of the Andrew shit again. And it caused him to lose his titles. And this birthday book came out. And it was like around that same time. So we haven't heard the end of this. And I wonder if he makes more trouble, because they've already called the EU trade deal off. As of today, they have called the EU trade deal off. So what that means for our tariffs, who the fuck knows? Because Supreme Court's going to be ruling on that at some point.
So Barbara in our chat says, Barbara says in our chat from 204 to 220 from 2020, that when the Epstein scandal broke, Amanda was his private secretary. And you know what? Along your lines of what you were just saying, apparently Ukraine, I've been saying that they should do this for a fucking long time. Apparently Ukraine gave Dinky fake info. And now that fake info has made it to the Russians. Right. So they fucking, it reminds me of in that show, The Gilded Age, where there was like the maid was leaking to the press about the daughter's underwear and monogram and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, so anyway, you probably don't. The Gilded Age. So they leaked. No, they leaked fake information, and so that ended up in the press. That's exactly what Ukraine has done. Is that they've given Dinky fake information, and now Dinky's given the fake information to the fucking Russians. It proves that Dinky is fucking a treasonous son of a bitch bastard, and nobody's gonna do a fucking thing about it. But I've been saying this for a decade. Give that motherfucker fake information and see if it ends up back in the Kremlin.
Yeah, see where it turns up.
Yeah, you know it will. You know it will.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've been saying that for fucking a decade, for fuck's sake. So,
but no.
What, Tony?
But I say stay tuned for more, because I think that's
it was
why
French
he's going
intelligence. That's
shit.
right. Wayne, you're right. It was the French intelligence who picked up on it. So we're not, this isn't even coming from our own government. This is coming from, along those lines, these things are going to leak out of our fucking the people who used to be our allies, because now we're the bad guys, apparently. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say.
Well, listen, if they got all that dirt on the prince, then they got all that dirt on Dinky too.
Fuck yeah, they do.
Absolutely, they do.
And hey, UK, if you're listening,
right? Exactly.
Release the PP tapes.
Release the fucking files.
There was the other thing. There was the other thing about Michael Cohen. He always went after the Steele dossier. And I always thought it was weird that he would go after this. He would try to discredit the Steele dossier when it's been proven to be all true.
Yep.
So, Lindsay, I'm sorry I cut you off. Go ahead.
That's okay. I was just saying the whole thing about what I was saying about King Charles getting harassed in public it is still tied to the royal family, and especially to him, because he's the one that's been shielding Prince Andrew for this fucking long. And he has every power to do anything about it as king.
Yeah.
But I say that it's going to be up to Prince William to actually do something about it. I think he's going to become monarch before actually something gets completely
whom it may
done
concern.
Right.
Finally,
Yeah.
Finally, you have said something correct. Because about the whole thing with Prince Charles, the King Charles, and about the entire thing with Randy Andy, that's nonsense. He is imprisoned. King Charles have put him in Sandringham. Like, he cannot go anywhere. He
Put him in the fucking tower.
And his wife or ex-wife, he cannot even go anywhere. He cannot even see his ex-wife.
Yeah, she doesn't live with them anymore. The press keeps getting pictures of him sadly driving his Range Rover around the grounds. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you.
Well, that is right. Yes. Yes.
Is there a vacancy in the Tower of London?
No kidding, right? But no, I really do think it's going to take Prince William becoming monarch for all of the Epstein shit to finally be released and for all of the victims and survivors to finally be vindicated.
Yeah.
I think it's going to take that long.
And so I hope we don't get hit for a copyright strike for the background music on this. Do you think we will? It's the Law and Order.
is it?
It's Law and Order.
I love
No,
her.
It's television. They're very touchy about their shows there in Hollywood and how it's used.
It's a big ass bird in my
To
backyard.
whom it may concern. No one.
Yeah, Tony's like, yeah, I don't want to play it. So,
yeah,
Tony, just put the link in so if people can see it on their own. Yeah, because we get hit with this fucking shit all the time. It's just dumb.
Yeah, we do.
Are we gonna?
Did you see? Is that the same lady? No, it's the other lady. There's one lady that looks just like her that always does Melania Trump, Caroline Levitt, and there's the other one that she does the cross. She makes the cross out of all kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I like last time I saw it was like baby oils. She made a cross out of 4 tiny like travel size baby oils. Inappropriate. Sorry.
Lindsay, you have to angle your camera up. Tony is insisting that you're more centered in the frame. He's going to have a coronary. There you go. Much better.
Okay.
That's better.
So,
well, Tony, you're full of shit.
I like that drop, Tony.
I know. I made him get that drop from Keith Olbermann yesterday.
Well, Tony, you're full of shit.
So,
Thank you, Keith.
Okay, so this is a real long thing, but okay, Tony wants to play this while I'm setting up this.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Huh? Me? Just hanging around.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Huh? Me? Just hanging around.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's not that funny.
Huh?
I don't
Me?
get it.
Just hanging around.
I know, it's Dinky in Greenland. He'd be freezing his dick off if he was actually just wearing just that. So
What
anyway,
dick?
yeah. So
whatever is left of it.
I wanted to play a clip. Tony, let's start. I just want to start at about the 8-minute mark and then oh my God, the cats are going crazy. Start at the 8-minute mark and let it go through. What? Oh shit.
I think I see one on the ground behind you. I can't tell though.
They're upstairs creating mayhem.
Oh, they're
we can hear them chasing each other and going yeah, like fucking horses up there. So anyway, start about the 8-minute mark and let it roll. This is Anita Hill. Okay. And I'm starting it. It's a lot longer than that. I'm just kind of doing a little needle drop because most of what she says is closer to the end of her testimony. But I also want to, this is her testimony in front of Congress. I want especially to play at the end where these white men were questioning her credibility. So I don't think any woman would come forward. You know, she comes from a very religious background. She's not used to this, you know, this overt sexuality and talking about sex, especially with her bosses. And so I'm just kind of doing a needle drop here. But I especially want to play through the end, and you don't have to play the rest of the video. I wanted to put a little asterisk here and say, maybe, just maybe, we should start believing the fucking women who come forward at peril to their own careers and their own reputations, that these are not false.
Maybe their own lives.
These are not false allegations. Who would go out there and say something like this if it weren't fucking true? Like, I don't know anybody, any woman who would go out there and be like, oh, la-di-da, no. I know that happens, but it happens way less than real fucking victims coming forward who are discredited by the other ones. Go ahead, Lindsay.
Oh, I was going to say, you want to guess how old I was on October 12th, 1991? I was 5. I don't remember this at all.
Yeah.
At all.
So, but that's what I'm saying. It's a good thing to go back to. No, a good thing to go back to and re-listen to it. Okay.
I know of this situation. You
probably never.
She taught at my alma mater, so that's how I know her.
Right. Also. So it's a little long, you guys, and I'm sorry. You can play at 125 speed. It's a little long, but I don't care. It's fucking worth it. It's worth our time to play this. Go ahead.
To listen.
Yep.
Was positive. I had a good deal of responsibility and independence. I thought he respected my work and that he trusted my judgment. After approximately 3 months of working there, he asked me to go out socially with him. What happened next and telling the world about it are the two most difficult experiences of my life. It is only after a great deal of agonizing consideration and great number of sleepless nights that I am able to talk of these unpleasant matters to anyone but my close friends. I declined the invitation to go out socially with him and explained to him that I thought it would jeopardize what at the time I considered to be a very good working relationship. I had a normal social life with other men outside of the office. I believed then, as now, that having a social relationship with a person who was supervising my work would be ill-advised. I was very uncomfortable with the idea and told him so. I thought that by saying no and explaining my reasons, my employer would abandon his social suggestions. However, to my regret, in the following few weeks, he continued to ask me out on several occasions. He pressed me to justify my reasons for saying no to him. These incidents took place in his office or mine. They were in the form of private conversations, which would not have been overheard by anyone else.
Of course.
My working relationship became even more strained when Judge Thomas began to use work situations to discuss sex. On these occasions, he would call me into his office for reports on education issues and projects, or he might suggest that because of the time pressures of his schedule, we go to lunch to a government cafeteria. After a brief discussion of work, he would turn the conversation to a discussion of sexual matters. His conversations were very vivid. He spoke about acts that he had seen in pornographic films involving such matters as women having sex with animals and films showing group sex or rape scenes. He talked about pornographic materials depicting individuals with large penises or large breasts involved in various sex acts. On several occasions, Thomas told me graphically of his own sexual prowess. Because I was extremely uncomfortable talking about sex with him at all, and particularly in such a graphic way, I told him that I did not want to talk about these subjects. I would also try to change the subject to education matters or to non-sexual personal matters, such as his background or his beliefs. My efforts to change the subject were rarely successful. Throughout the period of these conversations, he also from time to time asked me for social engagements. My reaction to these conversations was to avoid them by eliminating opportunities for us to engage in extended conversations. This was difficult because at the time I was his only assistant at the Office of Education, or Office for Civil Rights. During the latter part of my time at the Department of Education, the social pressures and any conversation of his offensive behavior ended. I began both to believe and hope that our working relationship could be a proper, cordial, and professional one.
Oh, you asshole, fucking commercial, fucking asshole.
Oh, man. Now I'm hungry. God damn it. Tim Hortons. I had Tim Hortons.
Down to a science.
Fly me down some Tim Hortons.
When
Diane.
Judge Thomas was made chair of the EEOC, I needed to face the question of whether to go with him. I was asked to do so, and I did. The work itself was interesting, and at that time it appeared that the sexual overtures which had so troubled me had ended. I also faced the realistic fact that I had no alternative job. While I might have gone back to private practice, perhaps in my old firm or at another, I was dedicated to civil rights work, and my first choice was to be in that field. Moreover, at that time, the Department of Education itself was a dubious venture. President Reagan was seeking to abolish the entire department.
Oh, sounds familiar.
For my first months at the EEOC, where I continued to be an assistant to Judge Thomas, there were no sexual conversations or overtures. However, during the fall and winter of 1982, these began again. The comments were random and ranged from pressing me about why I didn't go out with him to remarks about my personal appearance. I remember his saying that someday I would have to tell him the real reason that I wouldn't go out with him. He began to show displeasure in his tone and voice and his demeanor, and his continued pressure for an explanation. He commented on what I was wearing in terms of whether it made me more or less sexually attractive. The incidents occurred in his inner office at the EEOC. One of the oddest episodes I remember was an occasion in which Thomas was drinking a Coke in his office. He got up from the table at which we were working, went over to his desk to get the Coke, looked at the can and asked, "Who has put pubic hair on my Coke?" On other occasions, he referred to the size of his own penis as being larger than normal, and he also spoke on some occasions of the pleasures he had given to women with oral sex. At this point, late 1982, I began to feel severe stress on the job.
That the most embarrassing question involved, this is not too bad, women's large breasts. That's a word we use all the time. You testified, you drew an inference that Judge Thomas might want you to look at pornographic films, but you told the FBI specifically that he never asked you to watch the films. Is that correct? The fact is, flatly, he never asked you to look at pornographic movies with him. Quote, this is not too bad, I can read it. Thomas liked to discuss specific sex acts and frequency of sex, close quote. You said you took it to mean Judge Thomas wanted to have sex with you, but in fact, he never did ask you to have sex, correct?
No, he did not ask me to have sex. He did continually pressure me to go out with him, continually, and he would not accept my explanation as one as being valid.
So that when you said you took it to mean we ought to have sex, that was an inference, a mere allegation.
Senator, I would suggest to you that for me, these are more than mere allegations. These are the truth to me. These comments are the truth to me.
I'm not questioning your statement when I use the word allegation. I know about sexual harassment and discrimination against women, and I think I have some sensitivity on it. How reliable is your testimony in October of 1991 on events that occurred 8-10 years ago? How sure can you expect this committee to be on the accuracy of your statements?
I guess one really does have to understand something about the nature of sexual harassment. It is very difficult for people to come forward with these things.
I've got to determine what your motivation might be. Are you a scorned woman? Do you have a militant attitude relative to the area of civil rights? Do you have a martyr complex? The issue of fantasy has arisen. Are you interested in writing a book?
It is appropriate to ask Professor Hill anything any member wishes to ask her to plumb the depths of her credibility.
You are not now drawing a conclusion that Judge Thomas sexually harassed you.
Yes, I am drawing that conclusion. That
Well,
is
then I
my.
don't understand.
Pardon me?
Then I don't understand.
Do you have anything to gain by coming here? Has anybody promised you anything by coming forth with this story now?
The witness did not say anything to the FBI about the described size of his penis, the description of the movie Long Dong Silver, about the pubic hair in the Coke. I did think that Senator Specter pointed out some inconsistencies. All we've heard for 103 days is about a most remarkable man, and they scoured his every shred of life, and nobody but you has come forward. If what you say this man said to you occurred, why in God's name would you ever speak to a man like that the rest of your life?
That's a very good question.
I'm working on a story on Tinder.
What's that? So, the whole timeline here, we're talking early 80s. Sasha Riley is claiming that Clarence Thomas was at those fucking parties in the fucking early 80s. And the whole the rape videos, and wanted me to watch rape videos and was describing rape videos to me and all this fucking pornographic films. Well, they were being made by his buddies on Epstein fucking Island and other places connected with the Epsteins. That's what they were fucking doing. The film and back in the day, you guys, they had to fucking have that film developed. Yeah. He must have had a studio or somebody who was developing that shit for him and distributing it, by the way. VHS tapes. I mean, old school film, back in the day. Even photographs. You had to have photographs. It had to be, processed.
Woody Allen would be well versed in using film, old-fashioned.
Well, yeah, of course.
Film as a.
We know that there was pornographic films back in the day.
I can't hear you, Dare. I can't hear you, Diane.
Oh God!
We all of a sudden.
Fuck's
there you are. You're back.
sake.
I have a story. I have a story about developing film. My first job was Walgreens, and anytime we got film that had nudity in it, that it appeared it could have been someone underage.
Yeah.
We had an obligation to call a special number for the police department, local police department. And so whenever I hope this is not news to anyone, but had you took risque pictures when you were young and you had them developed at some place, know that everybody had that obligation. So yeah. And then they handled it from there. Like, we didn't get interrogated or anything like that. They just came, they picked up, we made extras of the pictures, they take them into evidence, and they work the case.
Each state had a different set of laws.
Yeah.
Yes, also that.
Thank you, Seven Dust. Appealing to decency is mathematically impossible for Republicans. Evil isn't just in the movies. Correct, Seven Dust, and thank you for the $5 in each one of our things. Thank you. So I thought that was really important to revisit, because how many times have we seen this before, where women come forward and nobody fucking believes them?
Not only do they not believe them, they badger them.
Well, and they won't even go on the leads of the case.
Yeah. They flip the coin on him like they do with everything else.
And she was like, "Oh, you didn't report the Coke can thing to the FBI and blah, blah, blah." Well, maybe she was interviewed before that. You don't fucking like the timeline. We don't know the timeline. And not only that, she's discredited because she didn't say it to the FBI. Well, how about back then? There was not a lot of trust back then either in the FBI. That had to be earned back. Yeah. Because of the McCarthy era and all the fuckery that was going on. And you want to tell me that Ronald Reagan was a great guy and we should trust his FBI too? No, I don't trust any of these sick fucking bastards.
No.
Haven't for a while, like a long time.
I'm glad we watched it because that's the first time I've actually ever seen it in full, like in that context. Because I've seen clips from it. I know about the case again because I saw, like, again, she was a law professor at University of Oklahoma.
Yeah,
I have 2 bachelor's degrees from her.
I did that drop into the 8-minute mark because she goes into her whole background, her upbringing in a religious family, her education, you know, and how she got to where she is. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't play the full clip, but you know, you can easily look it up, Lindsay. But I'm telling you, it's like, man, why don't you believe the women in the first fucking place? I don't get it. This could have been nipped in the fucking bud a long fucking time ago, and that motherfucker is still there protecting Dinky, another pedophile in the fucking Epstein files. You cannot trust these fucking people. What's his name? I like beer. Mr. I
Kavanaugh.
like beer. Yeah. I like beer.
Christine
Kavanaugh.
Another fucking abuser.
Christine Blasey Ford.
Yes. So let's not forget. Okay. Now the pedophiles are in fucking power.
That's right? Christine
Like beer.
Blasey Ford. I know it's
Still like
Blasey
beer.
Ford.
Yeah.
Christine.
So again, I
Yes,
just
we
want
drank beer. My friends and I, the boys and girls.
Boys and girls.
This is some like not just like special
Boys
like
and girls. We drank beer. Boys and girls.
yeah, not just the Epstein secret island club. This is like Bohemian Grove shit. Also,
I keep thinking about that. I keep thinking about Bohemian Grove. How about that's the next thing to go is fucking Bohemian Grove, and we're gonna fucking turn it into a camp for children of sexual abuse who need to fucking, because you guys paid for it. You Bohemian Grove motherfuckers paid for it. You think Epstein's never been there? It's a club for men only, and you got Thompson there. You've got fucking all these weirdos from the Heritage Foundation, and just forget about it. All these billionaires. Fuck all y'all. You aren't running us. We're gonna take over, and we're gonna run ourselves. Fuck off. I've had it with these fucking assholes. Oh yeah, it's a big club, and you ain't in it. Well, let's change that. Let's change the club. You know?
Let's cancel the club.
Yeah. So Negan says Fred Trump had dementia and his family set up a fake office so he could think he was in charge while people made the decisions, mentioning this for no particular reason at all.
Yeah.
Not even sure what made me think of it.
No, seriously. He did the White House press briefing today instead of Caroline Leavitt, and he seriously went old man rant on a binder clip. I'm not kidding.
Oh yeah,
I'm not kidding.
I have it.
I
He's like, that thing could have taken my finger off.
What are we doing? What are we doing, y'all?
So I wanted to show this because it says they're planting people, planted men, gets in van with authorities. Proud Boy tactics exactly plants. So this is Tony. Did I send it to you already? Okay, probably not. I think I just did. Wait, hold on. This one. It's from Patty Oliver. Proud Boys tactics. Yeah, there it is. So anyway, watch this video. First of all, you know, protesters start going after this guy, and then one guy is like, no, leave him alone. I think he's one of us. And then as soon as he gets up off the ground, here rolls up a fucking white van. Super Saint, it didn't work. Super Saint, call back. Go ahead and play this video.
Police!
Let him up. Okay. Okay, boy, look. Hey, get up. Let him go. Get your ass up. You good? That's all they ask. Watch out. He's one of us. Okay. He's one of us. Okay, good.
Is he?
I'm one of us. You all right, dude? You all right? Come on. He's one of us. How do we know? How we know? Because I was with him earlier. Why you get ran out earlier? I don't know. He's one of us. I'm with them. Trust me.
Oh, what's this white van pulling up? What's this? What's this? Come get your boy. Come get your plant.
Back up. Back up. Yeah, save your Nazi. Put him in your Nazi van. Go get him some help. He needs a little bit of fucking mental health there. Don't he? Nobody got guns.
Beware people out there on the streets.
You gonna look me in the eye when you spray me? You're gonna be just like the fucking bastard. Nobody got guns. Don't be scared. You're gonna look at me after the call. Your fucking neighbor. Put the gun down. Everybody got neighbor. Everybody got neighbor. Have that and then you bring the back. Yeah. Police.
As soon as he gets up and he's like, I don't know, I got asthma. And he gets up and he's like, you know, I don't know what happened before that, but all of a sudden this white van pulls up, all these fucking little mini Nazis get out, and he goes with them. So, you tell me, you think that motherfucker's the fucking plant? Because I do. Oh, Dr. Aida, we need a translation on this one.
Okay.
First of all, I love this tactic. So, people in Minnesota are now using their key fobs to trigger their car alarms from the safety of their homes when they see ICE walking around.
Yep, that's how you do it.
And doctor, they're speaking Spanish here, and I don't know what they're saying. So please translate.
Ahí viene, escondete, Vanessa, ahí. Se esconde, te esconde.
¿Y ahí están los carros?
Sí.
¿Van caminando? Cuatro, uno, dos, tres, 7, 8.
Mucho.
Aguas, vienen para acá, vamos. Para acá,
I know it's hard to hear over the horns. Can you hear any of it?
Well, when they were coming over here, they said like, "Ahí vienen para acá." I mean, they're coming back here.
Right.
And then she said they're leaving, but that's the only thing I could understand. The rest of it, it's too muffled.
Yeah.
And
they're whispering.
The horns are
too loud.
Yeah, the horns are too loud.
Yeah.
But no, I think
legitimately
this is a great idea, by the way.
I was going to say, has anyone actually ever used their panic button on their fob? Because I can honestly say I have not. And this is an excellent way to fucking use it for good.
Yeah.
I've hit it by accident. And
yeah, I've hit it. Everybody's done that. But I know some people, if they like go to the mall, they'll remember what entrance they're on, but when they go out, they'll just hit their fob and figure out where their car is.
Right, yeah.
And the big parking lot.
Well, and I love it that like you hear this car alarm go off, and then you hear another car alarm go off, and you hear another car alarm go off.
And then you see them all come out of the fucking woods like fucking cockroaches.
Mm-hmm.
Just unbelievable.
Yeah. They have to get you out of your house. So they've been trying to do stuff like, somebody just hit your car and they drove off. We need to get a statement from you. Can you come out?
Yeah.
And so they're trying to like trick people to come outside by all kinds of stupid shit. But I just know that scenario in particular because I saw it.
Yeah. So I thought that was such a fabulous idea. And in the safety of your warm home, you can warn your neighbors by letting all your fucking car alarms go off.
From the comfort of your cat.
I just love it. I love it. I love it so much. I had to play this video. And you know, it's just the smarts of these people, you know, going up against these fucking thugs. By the way, I heard that the right-wing Twittersphere and nut jobs love the fact that we're calling them slave catchers. That they're using it to their advantage. They're co-opting it. They like it, but they don't like being called Nazis.
Super Saint. To accept, press 1.
Go ahead, Super Saint.
Hey, my lovelies. I wanted to go back to Michael Cohen real quick because he used to always talk about how he had gotten Trump on audio recording, and he used to always talk about how that was one of his things that he had to protect himself from him.
Yeah,
and it always made me distrustful of him. You know what I'm saying? And then this comes out, and I was just like, I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew there was something, that just didn't sit right with me. And then, but it also reminded me of just exactly how Epstein was as well, with the recordings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then here, his fixer, records and all this stuff, and then goes looking for, Jane Doe, which they find is Katie Johnson.
Right.
Because there was only one person that,
was Jane Doe and Katie Johnson.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was obviously the same person, but there was just something about him that just did not sit right. And he was always whiny about himself. It was always raising money and me. So anyway, but I wanted to mention that because he would mention about how he had this recordings of Trump, and then he did this rule, 35 or whatever, to try to get out. But anyway, something just rubbed me raw about him and his behavior. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention that.
Yeah. Dark Cache, I do think Cohen is on the list. Because why would he freak out so hardcore, go running back to Dinky after all the shit talking he's done about him? The second his name is connected to the Epstein files, he's freaking out. He's in there too.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Super Saint, thanks for calling in.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Thank you,
Super.
And you guys, you should have checked also, or at least I checked it also on Sunday, whenever when it was either Sunday or Monday when Michael Cohen, he was already trying to excuse, like putting all kinds of excuses about the events. He threw such a pity party.
Mm-hmm.
I have sacrificed myself. You have no idea how much I've suffered. Blah blah blah. My family has been threatened. I got into his program. I put about 6 responses like, come on, come out clean. I don't trust you. Come out clean.
Yeah.
You and Lev Parnas, both of you, come out clean.
Yeah, I think Lev is doing his best, but Michael, not so much. He was whining and crying since day one. Dissed the fucking Steele dossier. It totally denies that he was in fucking Romania or some place. I forget where. Bulgaria. I don't know. I forget where. Prague. And he was like, I never went to Prague in my life. Well, if it's stamped on your fucking passport, you went there, fucko. Unless you have a fake passport and somebody, you lent your passport to somebody, another illegal fucking thing. So how is the stamp in your fucking passport? Alyosha, go ahead. Thanks for calling.
Hey, everybody. Hey, ladies. So
Hey,
it was weird. I was on a Zoom yesterday, and people started sounding despondent, and it's like, if you just let him do whatever he wants, he's never going to stop. Why would he?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we're ruined for 20 years. Even I wanted to get mad and say, why are you women talking like he's already been president for 10, 15 years?
That's what
they're talking
they're acting like no.
They're giving up. That's what I call capitulation. They're giving up. They don't want to fight against the tyranny of this regime, which I think is a fucking dumb thing to do. I think we need to fight on all fucking fronts. And I don't care if it's legal. I don't care if it's the court of public opinion. I really don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we need to take this motherfucker down any way we can. What he's done already is treason. The insurrection is treason. Demanding money for pardons, treason. Begging people to be in this fucking peace thing, but for $1 billion, treason. I mean, this guy has committed so many fucking crimes. And it's all up to the fucking Republican Party. The Republican Party right now has like a 2-seat majority. A few decent fucking Republicans could come forward and end it right now. But they don't. And I don't understand this.
Decent Republicans? There are no. McCain died a few years back, and he was the last decent
Right, there are no decent Republicans because I think they're all criminals. And I think that's why they don't come forward, because they know that Dinky has something on them. And
they're all banking fucking money hand over fist.
Yeah, that's true too. Yep.
Like
so I mean,
he's set it up so they can do so. See?
Go ahead, Allie.
And that's how he's got them.
Oh, sorry, everybody.
Go ahead.
No, it's just like Martin Luther King. So what would have happened if 50 years ago, 60 years ago, everybody goes, well, I'm disabled, so I'll just wait for 50 years, to get my rights. What would happen if women had said, oh no, we'll just wait for 50 years to get our rights?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Like the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, and there were suffragettes before then, well before then.
Yeah. And
they didn't go, oh, we're just going to give up.
No, they worked at it. They died for it. They died for the vote. There's been many fights like this before, and we've come out on top.
Yep.
So
because we didn't quit.
Yeah, because we didn't quit.
That's right.
Willpower, persistence, and determination.
Yep, that's right. Aliosha,
quitters never win.
Thank you for calling in, honey.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
So the reason why I wanted to bring that up too about they love that we're calling them slave catchers, and it's playing right into their fucking hands. So I think we should go back to calling them Nazis because they don't like being called Nazis. But they got tattoos like this. They got the fucking Nazi tattoos. We've seen the SS tattoos. We've seen Pete Hegseth's white supremacist bullshit fucking tattoos. So, I wonder how long it will take the media to catch on to the fact that ISIS recruiting spree has effectively deputized every white supremacist hate group out there. Yeah. We know that already. We know that because we hadn't heard hide nor hair of the Proud Boys or the 3%ers or all these fucking nut jobs that fucking stormed the Capitol on January 6th. The reason why we haven't heard from those nut jobs is because they're all in ICE now.
Yeah.
It was absolutely a recruitment tool, and that's why he needed to fucking pardon all of them so that he would have his own little militia.
Still more of us. Just saying.
I know. So I thought that this was stunningly tone deaf, and I don't even know who this guy is. It says Trump's energy secretary claims coal is responsible for, quote, better treatment of women, unquote, and keeping out the, quote, barbarians, unquote. Coal, ladies, don't you know that coal is responsible for the better treatment of women? Oh my God.
Where's my fucking coal?
I'm confused.
You think you're confused? This guy, I don't think he knows. What the fuck is he talking about? Coal,
is
ladies
he thinking
and gentlemen.
about like Kohl's the department store? Is he confused?
No, coal as in black coal that you get out of the ground that he thinks is clean. Clean coal.
Oh my God.
What did that mean for the United Kingdom? This little island that was the edge of the Roman Empire. Hadrian's Wall up there where the barbarians are beyond here. Little island nation England became a global power and a global empire. Number one reason, by far and away, coal. They got freedom, they got liberty, they got rule of law, they got technology. They got better treatment of women, a polite society, some of these great virtues, but these were products of a coal-powered society. That's how they got there.
Yeah. Mike, you got to mute your background. We could hear it twice.
Okay.
Mike, Bicycle Mike, thank you for calling in. Go ahead, honey. How you doing?
Hey, Mike.
I don't know if you guys were aware that it just came out that Emmanuel Macron of France put out gave Dinky some intel just to see where it would go. And then it ended up with the Ruskies.
Yeah, we covered that already.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
It's all right.
I haven't been here the whole time.
No, it's all right, but we did bring it up. Yeah, it just by coincidence.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of the Rosenbergs?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. They did far less.
Oh, we know.
All righty.
Thanks for calling.
Good to hear you, Mike.
Okay. Bye.
So, better treatment for women from Cole.
I think that is. I don't know if no, that's the head of the Lee Zeldin. I don't know who the energy guy is. It's not Bergam. Bergam's the interior. I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter anyway.
Doesn't fucking matter anyway. They're all fucking criminals.
Did you hear it recently came out who Dinky really wanted to be the VP? Did you guys hear this?
No.
No.
Doug Burgum, the Department of the Interior. That's who he wanted because he thought he was prettier than him, but he still had a good head of hair and was still like handsome and camera ready enough to be his sidekick. That's who he wanted. He didn't want JD. I'm not kidding, y'all.
I can't stand this fucking reality show we're living in.
I know.
You know what? If they brought back Jerry Springer right now, it just wouldn't even hit the same. You know what I mean? Do you know how far out they would have to fucking go to be of shock value anymore?
Yeah.
Think about that because I remember being a teenager watching a shitload of Jerry Springer.
Oklahoma was one of the target audiences. All the
well, no kidding.
Target audiences for those fucking shows.
That's also why if you don't know this, they also trial fast food options here, like menu items. They'll test them in Oklahoma markets before they'll test them to the rest of the country. Yay!
Yummy. I'll pass.
God, I hope this kid is okay. Jesus Christ.
Do what?
I hope this kid is okay.
What happened?
This is the kid.
No.
This is the kid that was at the gas station, and this is a 3-minute segment from Velshi on MS Now, just going over a few of these people, and even confirming that some of them are okay because we haven't heard that these people are okay. So, go ahead and play this. It's just. I have no fucking words anymore. Jesus Christ.
This is your warning.
For what?
Stop following us. You are impeding operations. This is the United States federal government.
I live over here. I got to get to my house.
This is your warning.
Got to get to my house.
Go home to your kids. I guarantee you're not going to like the outcome. Go home to your children. It's Sunday.
Yeah, go exactly. Let people go to church.
You did not learn from what just happened?
Did you not learn?
What?
Actually unconscious.
Yes.
And they're kneeling on him and shit. Look at him.
Now, in the bottom center of your screen, you can see Orban Serrano in the tan leather jacket. His body is now limp. Officers are carrying him by an arm and a leg while his other limbs drag on the pavement. He appears to be unconscious. and he's placed in a waiting vehicle. Serrano's family spoke with a local Minnesota news outlet and confirmed that he is alive and being held in a detention center in El Paso, Texas. He told his family that he was injured and he had not received medical treatment.
I'm disabled trying to go to the doctor up there. That's why I didn't move. It's okay.
DHS claims she was an agitator who was obstructing ICE operations.
Lies.
She said in a statement that while in custody, she repeatedly asked for a doctor, but was instead taken to a detention center where she lost consciousness. It was at that point that she was taken to a hospital. She was treated for injuries consistent with assault.
Stop kneeing him in the face! That's his face! Stop it!
On Wednesday, another person was shot by a federal officer in Minneapolis. This time, it was a Venezuelan immigrant. A neighbor told the New York Times that they heard gunshots and saw federal agents swarm the neighborhood using smoke grenades as they tried to get the man to come out of the house. A Minnesota lawmaker released what they say is a 911 call from the man's wife. In that call, she says her husband was chased into the house and was shot through the door. Protests erupted afterward. Tear gas and flashbang grenades were deployed. During this, a family heading home from their son's basketball game got caught between protesters and law enforcement. The mother says a flashbang grenade exploded and tear gas that was already in the air filled their car. This is what the car looked like afterward. She said her 6-month-old baby who was in the car became unconscious and could not breathe.
This is your warning.
For what?
So
that woman that was dragged out trying to go to a doctor's appointment,
Yeah.
the one that was refused medical care until she went unconscious.
Mhm.
They had mentioned whenever she was first arrested, she's now been interviewed by CNN, that she was disabled, but they didn't elaborate on the disability. She requires a cane to walk. She was unable to walk in the ICE facility when she got there because she didn't have her fucking cane, nor was there a cane available for her to utilize.
Of course not.
So, yeah.
Go ahead, Doc.
Okay, well, as you have noticed, I've been very silent all night, but I'm going to say something a little bit long, and it's my time to make a point here.
Go ahead.
I'm going to start with a wonderful poem that we all know. Not like the brazen giant of Greek fame, with conquering limbs astride from land to land. Here at our sea-washed sunset gates shall stand a mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is imprisoned lightning, and her name Mother of Exiles. From her beacon land glows worldwide welcome. Her mild eyes command the air-bridged harbor that twin cities frame. Keep ancient lands your storied pomp, cries she with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. What happened to life, pursuit, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? What happened to what we had with the Declaration of Independence? What happened with the Enlightenment that we had with John Locke? What the hell has happened with our country?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have to say right now. I'm really pissed with what's going on.
I think a lot of people are really, 3/4 of this country, if not more, are really fucking pissed about what's going on. If they're paying attention. If they're not struggling to get food on the fucking table and pay some bills. You know, it's fucking ridiculous what we're going through right now. But Aida, we've been seeing this for the last 50 years from the fucking Republican Party. They've done nothing but take shit away from people. All the progress that was made in the 40s and the 50s and after the war, and I know a lot of it wasn't fair, but our country was prosperous then. You could have one job, go on 2 vacations, have a house, 2 cars, and a family on one fucking salary on one job. You can't do that fucking now.
We can't. No,
you can't do that now. What was it? It's the lowest wages since 1947. Mm-hmm. It's 2026, ladies and gentlemen. We should be way past this, but they keep holding us back. They refuse to fucking give us health care. They refuse to give us a fucking living wage. They make the richer richer, the fucking poor. And we just keep going by every fucking year, managing, struggling. And they don't give a shit because they have free health care. The minute you take away all their fucking things, they get a free health care and a pension and all this fucking bullshit for working for our government. No, fuck you. You take all of it away. You gotta pay just like the rest of us. You don't get fucking free perks. You don't get fucking free lunches and fucking traveling free. And you don't get fucking Lear jets to fucking cruise around in. All of that shit goes. Because these motherfuckers are becoming career politicians when it should not be your career. It should be service to your country for a few fucking years. And then you move on and you go back to whatever it was you were doing before or whatever and write a book. I don't give a shit. Is this Kathy? Kathy, go ahead.
Yes. Hi.
I'm sorry.
Diane,
I was in a rant and I didn't see who was calling.
and Benny. No, Diane, I'm right there with you on this rant. But what you're discussing just now, I'm reading a book that's called A Square Meal, A Culinary History of the Great Depression. And I just read, chapter 3 is about the bread lines. And the reason I bring this up is because the bread lines, interestingly enough, were started by the Fleischmann Company, where you get your yeast from.
Right, yeah.
They started one of the first ones. And back then, it's like they did it, they had it at midnight, and basically it was anybody who showed up, you got bread and a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually had this in New York's tourist guides. Come see the bread lines. And people thought they were going to see people beating the crap out of each other, and we're going to see the underside of New York, and instead they saw a bunch of cold, hungry guys just trying to get some food.
Right.
But what I found interesting, because as the Depression, hunger spreads, and so now you've got more, churches are starting kitchens to try and feed people and all this kind of stuff, and nobody's keeping track of who's going from which line to which line, and nobody cares. And so, yes, you have some people that are gaming the system, and they figured out how they can get 7 meals a day by going from one place to another because nobody's tracking this stuff. And sure enough, Herbert Hoover comes out and says, these bread lines have got to stop. They're going to get used to getting handouts, and then they won't go back to work. And I'm like, wow, I wonder where I've heard that before. And I was telling this to my husband, Jay. I was telling him about this, and he said, we haven't learned anything. It's the same stupid Republican message from the way back in Depression. That's what they told FDR. If you start giving people this stuff, they're not going to want to work. I don't know anybody that doesn't want to work. And yes, you are always going to have those people that want to game the system. But,
that's what regulations are for. That's what regulations are for. Go ahead.
Right. And they were talking about it. Isn't this familiar? Trying to determine who the truly needy were, because they had this thing where they judged you by if it was a circumstance, if you were, a victim of circumstance, your husband died and now you're a widow with 2 kids, or you're disabled or whatever. It's like, oh, well, we can understand why you're having issues. But these other people over here, they're just lazy bums and, And so there was this whole system of trying to figure out who the truly needy were. And I'm like, oh my God. And it brought Reagan back. The whole thing about the welfare queens.
Trickle down in economics. The biggest welfare queens on the fucking planet are Republicans and fucking billionaires. They get free. They get everything tax free. They can ride on their fucking jets tax free. They can buy their boats tax free. They don't have to fucking pay any motherfucking taxes when they should be paying more than the rest of us. Why should a school teacher be paying more in fucking taxes than fucking Elon Musk or fucking the asshole from Amazon or fucking any of these motherfuckers? None of that makes sense. It makes 0.0 fucking sense. It's not even smart or logical.
I know. Right. And Warren Buffett said that. Warren Buffett said he was astounded to find out that his limo driver paid more in taxes than he did. It's like, how does this formula even make any sense?
I'm sorry, but I think we have a troll that might have a membership. And I said, if he says one more fucking thing off color, Lisa, you know what I'm talking about. One more thing off color from that motherfucker, I don't care. You fucking get him out of my chat. You hear me? You guys know. Okay, so go ahead. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
But the only other thing I was going to say is that what might save us from this whole Greenland fiasco, the stock market tanked today.
Yeah.
Just plummeted.
Yep.
And it's like, and so did Bitcoin. Bitcoin lost 6% of its value today. So the only thing that might save us is the rich people calling Trump up and saying, lose me one more goddamn dime, I'm going to kick your ass.
Yeah, the rich
That's the
people.
only thing that might save us.
Yeah, the rich people who invest in the fucking stock market are going to be ringing the phone off the hook and being like, fuck you. Wall Street people are going to be like, fuck you. You cannot do this. It's going to fucking tank our economy. You have no clue what the fuck you're doing. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. I've been begging Tony to get this clip forever. Even though it's chopper talk. Even though it's chopper talk, I'm waiting.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Yeah, and they're like, oh, well, the mayor said, get the fuck out of our state. You know what I mean? Oh, they dropped the F-bomb. Clutch your fucking pearls a little bit more, and I'm sorry to hurt your little Cinderella, your pansy ears with the F-bomb.
Oh, I know.
But our fucking president says it all the time.
I loved his reply to that. If you little Disney princesses can't take my language and you think that's more important than somebody who got shot in the face.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, it's even like, the fucking even Jonathan Ross. Oh, by the way, we're not supposed to say his name. We're not supposed to out him. Jonathan Ross.
We're not supposed to say Jonathan Ross. Yeah, whatever you do, don't say Jonathan Ross's name.
Yeah, and he says fucking bitch after he shoots and murders this woman. Really?
I know.
You're worried about the fucking F-bomb? Are you kidding me?
They and the fact that she was still alive.
Yep.
And those motherfuckers wouldn't let that doctor, the guy identifies himself as a doctor. Please let me see if she has a pulse. No, you're not allowed. They hampered the EMTs getting there. I mean, we don't know. We don't know if her life could have been saved, but the problem is now we'll never know.
Yeah.
There was medical assistance ready there for her, and they wouldn't allow it. And it's like, string up every last one of them. I just, it's like, I know as good Christians, we're not supposed to be eye for an eye, but God damn it.
Okay, so I wanted to show this video. Kathy, thank you so much for calling in.
Yes.
Love you, babe.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes, love you guys. I love you, ladies.
Love you too.
You have a great show. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
You too.
Y'all need to change more membership.
You guys.
We all say it.
I don't mind.
We not the troll.
I'm fine with being called a dude. I don't care.
Well, Julie, a lot of those memberships have been gifted. Mass gifted memberships. So yeah. So, they land on people and. That's just the way it goes. Did I send this to you already? Okay, wait. So I wanted to play. Here's the dad that had the flashbangs go off when his children were in the car.
Dude,
and he's like, we were, so let's hear it from his mouth. I have 2 videos on this.
Officers threw flashbangs and tear gas in my car and made I got 6 kids in the car. Lord, my 6-month-old can't even breathe. My 2-year-old then flipped out the damn car. This was flipped over. My car filled with tear gas. I'm trying to pull my kids out the car. I'm telling the officer I need ambulance. It took him 5 fucking minutes. He's going back and forth with me, telling me to go back in there and call and tell them to come up Lindale. They can't even come up Lindale.
Were you participating in the protest?
I wasn't at all. I didn't care to be, not to say it like that, but I wasn't. Like,
you were just here?
Yes. Yes, I was trying to leave.
I was trying to leave.
I was trying to leave.
He was trying to leave the neighborhood because the
leave.
trouble was starting to come into his neighborhood. Play the next video. This is like the night that it happened, too, by the way. All the airbags deployed in the van. That's how bad it was.
Has anyone ever been in a car wreck so bad that an airbag did deploy? Because I have. My first job that I had a really good living, I bought myself a sports car at 22 years old. Do not recommend. And then I totaled it.
Yeah, that's what happens when your first car is a sports car.
That wasn't my first car.
Okay,
my dad didn't let me have a sports car.
Here's the second video.
But
I told him I was trying to leave. He said it was.
The officer knew you were trying to leave?
Yes, the officer knew I was trying to leave.
The ICE officer?
Yes. He literally saw us trying to leave. And they threw 3 flashbangs at my car. Wasn't nobody even around my car.
And they hit the outside of your car?
Yes, they hit the outside and under my car.
And under, outside and under.
Look.
Do you know how many were thrown?
3.
3? Look at the car seat.
And I had to snatch my damn kids out the car.
Yeah, can you what was it like to be inside the vehicle when...
I didn't know what was going on. All I know, I was trying to pull out, then out of nowhere, the flashbangs kept on getting thrown at the car.
And you... So
how long did it take them to come and check on your child?
Huh?
How long did it take for them to come here?
I had all my kids in the car. It took me I grabbed 2 kids at a time running in and out the house. I barely can breathe because it was tear gas all up in my car. Like, my car filled up with smoke.
And you have a 6-month-old, you said, right?
Yes. He's going to my wife is taking him to the hospital now.
Is that your kid?
I just feel for this guy so bad. Like, oh my God, I just can't even imagine.
I was going to say, though, for those that haven't had an airbag deploy, powder comes out whenever it deploys. So on top of the fucking tear gas, it's like baby powder that fills into the car.
Yep.
And it caused me to have an asthma attack on scene whenever I totaled my car. So on top of the fucking tear gas, that very well could have also been happening inside his car as well. And how fucking terrifying is that?
Yeah. And you know that tear gas and shit, there's all these fucking weirdo things in it. Like, it's not good for people to be fucking breathing that shit in. So I had to show this video. I have not seen this on any other places. Only a very few places have fucking played this video. This is fucked up. And on top of it, the guy who's going, what the fuck is going on here? And he goes, that's a little girl. So just listen to the video.
I'm sorry. I need y'all to watch this video because like, did ICE play Bring Your Kid to Work Day?
Oh my God.
Why do you have a 14-year-old girl on your team? What the fuck is that? Why do you have a 14-year-old girl on your team? That's what the fuck? That's literally a child. You literally have a child here. What the fuck is that? What? That is literally a child. What? Do you see that? That's a child. You have a child. You have a child right here. That's a baby.
Call the cops. They're child endangerment.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm sorry.
That's a 14-year-old girl. He zoomed in to try to get her face, but he could clearly see it was a girl.
You know she's having nightmares. You know she's having fucking nightmares. Because who the fuck takes their child
kids
into an environment like
Who
that.
does that to their kids? But the children, guys.
Probably the same ones that abuse them in other ways, Benny. Just saying.
What the fuck is a little girl doing in an environment like that? It means they just don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care.
They're just training the next generation. That's what that tells me. They're like, oh, we need to have them trained up. So we need to have them in. They'll be trained up.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
So this chick, I forget what her name is, but I seem to be pulling up more and more of her posts. She's obviously gotten into my algorithm. Park Rose permaculture.
Yes.
And
she's wonderful.
Yeah. She's like, here's the truth. And I was like, this makes a lot of sense. But we kind of knew this. Like, the only reason why Dinky ran again is so he could stay in power, so he could get out of all his crimes and all his buddies out of all his fucking crimes. And so it's more about staying in power than anything else. And here's her little take on it.
Look, y'all, look, you understand that what we're seeing in the United States right now is not because they're winning, it's because they can't lose. There is no law they won't break. There is no risk that they will not take because they cannot lose. Everything is on the line for them right now. That's why what you're seeing is absolutely proof positive of their sheer desperation. Steve Bannon wasn't joking when he said that if Republicans lose the midterms, he's going to prison, and so are a lot of other people. Donald Trump wasn't joking when he said if Republicans lose the midterms, he's going to get impeached. Everything is on the line for them. They will be prosecuted. They will go to prison. They will face justice. So they will do anything to make sure that day of accountability never comes for them. I know that it looks like a show of strength. What you're seeing in Minneapolis, what you're seeing with Donald Trump warmongering against our friends in Mexico and Greenland. But it's not, y'all. It is a sign of how incredibly tenuous their grasp on power is, how it's slipping through their fingers. Again, it is like when your narcissistic ex-boyfriend knew that you were getting ready to leave him and he escalated all of his control tactics. He was flipping the fuck out, having those bouts of narcissistic rage because he knew that it was all about to come crashing down. And we as a nation are in this moment where we get to decide, are we going to give in? Are we going to be scared into staying with our toxic, abusive boyfriend, or are we going to get free? He has to win, y'all. The regime has to win. But the only way that they get to do that is if we hand them the victory. If we decide that we're going to give up, and we're not going to do that, are we? We're going to get free.
We can't give up. That's why you can't give up and you can't have a defeatist attitude. And by the way, did you notice she's got Sage's earrings on? The guillotine earrings? Sage has those earrings. Go ahead, Lindsay.
Something else also is that she's right. She's 100% right. They are going to be held accountable if and when. I think when we get power again. But I also it's just going to keep getting worse because that's, like she said, they're just going to keep doubling down.
Yeah.
And that's why they keep saying, didn't you learn your lesson? Because they expected after they killed Renee Good for us all to comply.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. And when we didn't, they didn't have another. They didn't have a plan B. They didn't have like I got to drop a nuke on them. They didn't have another big boom boom plan. They didn't.
Yeah, the only plan is to keep harassing these people. Oh, and I saw that Puppy Killer on, I don't know, Fox News probably was like, oh, the lady was asking her, when's the end in sight? Well, the end is when all these immigrants are gone. Well, I don't think you realize you're going to go hungry then, Christy, and you're never going to eat another fucking avocado again. So say goodbye to your fucking avocado toast. Because we can tell you're anorexic and you fucking probably eat very little. And I just want you to know what things you barely do eat. Your little stalk of celery. You won't have any celery or an avocado or a nut to eat. You know, the 3 things that you eat to stay alive every day. So besides all the ass licking and fucking that's going on with you and Corey Lewandowski, you fucking twat.
Mhm.
So,
Her.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
go
her.
fuck yourself. And she's like, oh, well, it ends when everybody's gone. Well, then you won't eat.
Which one?
You won't eat. Nobody's going to clean your house. Nobody's going to mow your lawn. You mean white people are going to have to get out there and actually start doing this shit themselves?
That ain't happening.
Oh, you mean rich white people who own acres and acres and acres of land, and they have landscapers who come over, and they have people who dress up their house in Christmas lights and spend hundreds of dollars. Who's going to do that for you fucktards anymore? There'll be nobody to do it for you anymore.
Guess they didn't think that through very well.
They never follow through. They never think ahead.
Here's what's worse than all of that, y'all. How many doctors and nurses and respiratory therapists and hospital ancillary staff are immigrants as well?
Yeah.
Like, they're shooting themselves in the fucking foot here. They're going to need high-level medical care in the next 10, 15, 20 years, fuckos.
Oh, and not only that.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Just fucking saying.
And how about ICE funding expires on January 30th? Needs 60 Senate votes to pass. Republicans cannot pass it without Democrats. Call your reps. Tell them, I don't care. Shut down the fucking government if that's what it takes to stop this fucking asshole. I don't care what it takes anymore. I don't give a shit. Whatever price we pay for shutting down the government is going to be worth it if we can get rid of this fucking monster. And by the way, every time I look at him, I think he is so vengeful because a 12-year-old boy did that to him that he will stop at nothing. He wants revenge on the whole world because he was...
Because nobody likes him.
I don't know what to say by a 12-year-old boy. So...
I was going to say, Benny, that's really it. The whole sex thing, he doesn't see anything wrong with it no matter what happened to him. It's just, he sees it as part of the game. He's that fucked up. Anything that happened to him as part of his raping of children, it's just, yeah. But what it really is nobody likes him. And if nobody likes him, he's gonna have the whole world remember him in the worst ways possible. He's trying to cement his legacy.
He requires constant ego stroking.
Yeah, go ahead, Doc.
Yes,
just remember his stupid words when he said, I am your retribution.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. You're right on that, girl.
That was evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's out for vengeance against the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
So Ruth Ben-Ghiat, one of my faves, and she always talks on strongman around the world. She studied this, people like Mussolini and every fucking dictator that you can think of in history. She studied this. She's like, this is their move. So, but nothing threatens them more than the people standing together. So please play the clip because, we need all the advice. Stand together on every front.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
Yep.
I don't care how many. I don't care. Your little tiny petty bullshit stuff. Your Israel, blah, 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 blah. Israel is going to none of it works if we don't get this fucking asshole out. So we can go back to debating other fucking bullshit and policies later. It's time to save our fucking democracy. Go ahead and play it.
Yep.
So people are doing those kinds of organized protests, but among the most moving things are the spontaneous actions to help other people when they're being targeted. What Joyce was saying, the anti-ICE mobilization, where people are home in their pajamas or they're on their way home from work. When ICE came briefly to Chinatown in New York City, there was a woman who clearly, she had an elegant blazer on and probably high heels and a briefcase, like probably designer. And she just rushed out and she gave the finger repeatedly, and she rushed in front of ICE troops. And this is what people do. And so these spontaneous shows of solidarity, and this is what regimes hate. They hate you to be showing empathy, because what you're doing is actually living out and modeling empathy, solidarity, kindness, bravery, courage. And that's what regimes fear most of all.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Bingo.
Our humanity.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
And standing together, brother, sister, black, white, brown, purple, I don't give a two shits. Like, I really do not care. I much rather have a Mexican or a Venezuelan immigrant living next to me, or even a Somalian immigrant living next to me, than a fucking Trump humping, loving, fucking piece of shit fucking Nazi.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. It
Here,
did
here.
happen. It did happen finally. My neighbor's Trump flag did come down. I confirmed it yesterday. And that bitch has been up there for over a decade.
Oh, boy.
It's getting real, y'all.
I'd be like, hey,
it's
can
getting
I borrow a cup of sugar? I'm right in the middle of making cookies and I need a cup of sugar. And oh, by the way, why'd you take your Trump sign down?
I don't even care. I don't even care why. I just care what happened.
No questions.
No questions. No questions.
Nothing to see here.
Just smile and wave as you go past.
That's right.
Send them a plate of fruitcake.
Yeah. Yeah. Fruitcake, which everybody hates. So
exactly.
So
here I love fruitcake. I love
Benny.
fruitcake.
Benny, you and I. Is it because our birthdays are around Christmas? And
It might have something to do with that, because it's the seasonal thing, and we're in that season.
Yeah.
Negative. It's so gross.
Oh,
I love this cop. This guy's former law enforcement, and he is judging what this guy has on him. And I'll let him explain it, because he's going to do a way better job than what I could ever do. Because, he knows. He's been, and Benny, you would know, right? You could look at these guys and see the same thing that he's kind of seeing. Mm-hmm. So go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I want to challenge you guys to look a little bit deeper at the image you see from the video that's going around here and give you some perspective as a former police officer. Police officers generally keep on their equipment what they're most expecting to deal with. Intermediate use of force like a taser, OC spray, handcuffs, firearm, etc., etc. So you can look at an officer's gear based on what they're wearing and then say that guy has made the personal decision that he plans to deal with that the most today. The little orange piece here, that's a window breaking tool. That's an AR-15 magazine. That's another AR-15 magazine. That's a big fat lip of dip. And that's a torn up hat. That's a tag identifying himself as police. So what I'm getting from this picture is that an unprofessional law enforcement officer with a torn baseball hat, chewing dip while on duty, standing on the side of the road, is prepared to break windows and potentially use 2 magazines of his AR-15.
Yep.
Where's your can of skull?
Yeah. On duty, dipping. None of this is allowed. Benny, you would know better than me, but yeah.
Yeah, now, he's not on the SWAT team.
No. And that ranky old hat. Now, I have a ranky old hat because it's my favorite. And I've worn it for 30 fucking years until it fell apart. Okay. I still have it. I cannot manage to throw it away. It's my favorite hat. I get it. But when you are, you're in a uniform, you have to keep your uniform crisp, clean, fucking your hat does not look like that. If your hat gets raggedy, boom, you get a fucking new one, right? You do not ever look raggedy when you are on a police force. That guy looked like a fucking chump.
Yep.
He looks like he just got out of his fucking basement and he's been collecting his AR-15s his whole fucking life. So,
Mr. Ammo-sexual man.
ICE invade a church. I've seen this guy before. I don't know if he's a priest, a pastor. I don't know what the words are for this guy. But he's like, I like what he says about the Orange King. Okay, so you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I don't know who you worship, but it might be an orange dude or something along. I forget what he says. But he's yelling at these guys.
Good for him.
And this is not the one, the controversial one with Don Lemon and all this other. This is totally something different. So go ahead.
Out of God's house. I don't know what God you worship, maybe an orange one, but my God is love. He welcomes the stranger, not the chains you carry. Out of God's house. I don't know what God you worship, maybe an orange one, but my God is love. He welcomes the stranger, not the chains you carry.
Not the chains you carry. Oh,
good on him.
I've seen this guy before. He's done this before. I don't know who he is or where he is. I think he's in Chicago. Not sure. Don't take my word for it.
You know what's really can I just say something real quick? Just because I was raised in religion, like it's very big here in Oklahoma. Obviously, you just saw Anita Hill talking about her upbringing and being very religious.
Right.
It's a part of culture here. It's a part of daily society here whenever you raise your kids in the Southern Baptist Church.
Yeah.
And whenever I had a bad experience with the church. I did. And I just got to a point where I was like, no, fuck all this. This is not real. I don't care. Like, whatever. It warms my heart because so many people that I went to church with were old white hairs that thought they knew everything and just really liked oppressing women and oppressing children. And whenever I see a Christian man living Christian values, it's really like, it's hard to process because that's not what's here. The hypocrites live here. The people that are not Christ-like are here and hold positions of power and wealth. And I wish people like him had more place in the world than they do. Right. And he's, and it's just not fair. It's just not fair that we put people that present themselves as good people in places of power and responsibility. It's just not fair.
Yeah. Like that fucking Joel Osteen or whatever the fuck his name is. During the hurricane, he could have opened his church for people who were trying to get away from flooding waters. And he said no to the people of Houston, Texas, back a couple years ago when there was a massive hurricane in Houston, Texas. I remember that. And, that's that's real Christ-like there, Joel. That's real nice to do to your fucking people when you have, like, it's a 1 million seat stadium church. Like, it's fucking massive. It's ridiculous. It's like literally the size of a fucking stadium. And it's, fuck all you all. You think that you're, it's so dumb. The thing is, if you can believe that somebody parted the seas and the burning bush and turning to ash and fucking all these other fucking weirdo shit, then it's really easy to manipulate to believe that Dinky's a good man and a good business person and that he never raped anybody and it's all a hoax. And when he's got connection after connection and proof after proof after proof, and when you put proof in front of their fucking faces, what do they say? It's fake news. Mountains of fucking evidence, and it's all fake news. It's fake news. It's, you know what's fake news? Is your fake piety Christian bullshit when you want to kick out fucking immigrants just because of the color of their fucking skin, and you'll never have a goddamn fucking avocado for the rest of your fucking life, you fucking ignorant, stupid ass motherfuckers. And oh, by the way, you'll never have a cup of coffee. You start taking away these people's coffee, people are going to lose it if they don't have their fucking cup of coffee in the fucking morning. Either that or the cup of coffee is going to cost you $150. So good luck. So anyway, These are the highly trained ICE agents. They're so on top of it. They can dress like they're Nazis. They can fucking try to be very, very oppressive. But they're human and they make mistakes. And, sometimes they leave their junk hanging out just by accident. Just
what the fuck, bro?
Just saying. I'm just setting up the video. You determine for yourself. Because I think I know what I see. And I saw this on my phone. I haven't even seen this on my computer screen yet.
He better.
Is that Ginger?
Your fly is down.
Too stupid even to fucking
zip your fly up. We can see your penis. Your fly is down.
I've been laughing about this since I first seen it on the live stream. That was a live stream done by Adam Craig. Go check him out. I'll tag him below. Check it out. This is Trump's super special force. This is Trump's highly trained force. This is the people that are being allowed to go into your home without a warrant. They're being allowed to enforce laws they have no jurisdiction to enforce. They can pull you over in your car. They can demand to see your papers. They can fucking do anything. They can violate any one of your constitutional rights. And they're so super highly trained. This guy who was literally standing in the skirmish line in front of the federal building had his dick hanging out. He had his fucking pants unzipped, dick out, while he was trying to threaten a bunch of protesters, peaceful protesters, who were fucking literally practicing their First Amendment rights, and he didn't even have his pants zipped up. That's the super duper highly trained ICE force that Trump has unleashed on America.
Not that you're dressed any better. Hey, your fly is down.
Okay.
Zip your fly up. We can see your penis. Your fly is down. Not that you're
see your penis.
And I'm like, I was playing it over. I showed Tony, and I'm like, wouldn't it be cold? I swear to God, I see something there. Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't you feel that?
Yeah.
Couldn't you feel that?
You'd fucking think, man.
You'd think you'd feel that. Like, I would think that it would be, you'd feel a very spiked, very, very cold breath of air going in there with the 9 degrees that it is in fucking Minneapolis right now.
Like,
no.
I think we would all know. I think we would all know if we had a tit out, Like, you definitely fucking know if you caught a breeze up top. How is that not? How is that not?
Yeah.
The same.
Yeah.
Sensitivity level.
I mean,
for the downstairs.
I was thinking, how could he not know? How could he not know?
Maybe he's flogged his Molly so much that it just doesn't have any feeling anymore.
Yeah. Also an option.
Just saying.
Also an option.
He's desensitized his own ass.
That tells me exactly like how like present he is, that he like can't fucking seem to keep his pants zipped. And that's who we're giving ammo and guns to and other weapons.
So it's such incompetence. So I wanted to read this. Sandy Beckham. Sandy Beckham she's been in the film industry and whatever. She was there on January 6th on the ground filming Jan 6ers. And she got a lot of the footage that you and I have seen from January 6th, just so FYI. So she posted, Steve Bannon was in the movie business. Mark Burnett was in the television business. I've been a film producer for 50 years. Trump was manufactured. He was never a billionaire. He bankrupted every business. I produced commercials for Trump commercials in 1986. He stiffed everybody. Do you know how easy it is to create an event, an illusion, trick of the eye, when your polls are tanking? I pray I live long enough to see all the truth come out. Somebody will talk. One of the 1,000 FBI agents who saw the freak show that was Epstein, Trump and his rich friends will talk. Please let me see the day. Until then, I will keep trying to show it with my camera, ways to help in my profile. And, you know, by the way, Sandy Beckham got the images that we got from Charlottesville, because she heard that on like whatever, you know, underground, backwards, fucktard website or whatever, that they were going to go there and protest. So she was there ahead of time. She saw what was coming. That's where we got all that footage is from Sandy Beckham, you guys. Like this lady. And not only that, she's in like her mid to late 70s. She's not young. You know what I mean? She's like, I've been in the business for 50 years. She's not young. She's like 80 now, Tony said. Celery said in the chat. So, Sandy Beckham is really one of our people who've been on the ground, our eyes and ears, with the balls to fucking film this shit in the devil's den, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, kudos to her, and I hope she does live long enough to see the downfall of this cocksucking motherfucker. So anyway, here's the little fucking Twatsy himself. What's his name? Bovino. So this chick,
I'm so sick of him.
Okay, wait. I think this is the thing that you guys were talking about on our last show, but I hadn't seen it yet.
Right.
What's that? Is he posing?
No.
Or he's at the gas station, the pre-Hague photo shoot?
Yeah, I think so. Masks are for cowards, Greg, you 5 foot tall Nazi. And it's this lady, and she's, you know, it's just there are so many short men in the world. And she's like, there's a 4-inch difference. He's like, you want to stand next to me to show people? And he's like, oh, dancing in the background. Literally, he knows he's on fucking camera. He's such a little twat. And like, unbelievable, these fucking people. Unfucking believable.
Terrible when they do that.
Hey fam, I was in Minneapolis and look, we just stumbled upon Greg Bovino at a fucking Speedway for a pre-Hague photo shoot. So good for him, I guess. For those following along at home, I have nothing against short men, but I do just have to report back there is about a 4-inch height difference. Do you want to get closer so they can see?
Oh no, a little higher than for you.
Still not the same. Just there's so many short men in the world who do not deal with their anger by separating families. So Greg, you're standing right there in front of me, but to everyone following along at home, I hope you fucking eat shit. I hope this keeps you up at night for the rest of your life, and no one fucking wants you here. Oh, fantastic language. There's children in here, and your fucking vehicle, asshole? Choke.
Choke.
Yes, that is exactly what I was talking about. The pre-Hague photo shoot, slayed me. Done. I was done. Pre-Hague photo shoot.
And I wanted.
That was so good.
We're a half hour over. Oh well, good just girl. Too fucking bad.
I was wondering why I was so hungry. God damn! Ever since that Tim Hortons sandwich, I've been like, God damn, I want a goddamn sandwich.
Let me see.
That happened like at the very beginning of the show.
Okay, so yeah, so wait. So, you know, we know that Cuckoo Caroline was caught at the Mexican restaurant, and but so Tony's got this, and I guess we'll end on this because you know our friend, what's her name, Maggie? She's so funny. And go ahead, Lindsay.
Can I say something real quick? This is a tinfoil hattie thing too. You remember when X or whatever that kid's name was? Elon Musk was using him as a shield whenever he was walking around.
The booger kid, the kid that told Dinky he's not the real president. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I get this vibe. Think about all of the pregnant women that are surrounding the higher echelons. I feel like they're starting to use them as a shield. I'm sorry. I'm being real, Benny. Katie Miller. Usha Vance, Caroline Levitt. If Melania could get pregnant, she'd probably get pregnant too.
I think she might be too old.
I got a feeling it's all because they want to use them as a shield. It's another layer that they can go, hi. I know. It's very controversial. But it's a thought I've had.
They're not above that.
I know. That's why I'm saying it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Diane.
I just kind of want to end on a little, kind of a funny note, and even though I had no idea we were already half an hour over, like, this just flew by so fast. Yeah. And still, again, I haven't even been able to cover all the things I wanted to cover. So I'm very happy that we've added the third show on Saturdays. But so far, we will see you guys. We'll end on this, and we will see you guys next Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday. It's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what it is.
There you go.
I'm
losing track of what fucking day it is, you guys. Like, I can't even remember. All right, well,
I love her. This is who I was thinking of. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, Maggie. And so we're gonna end here and peace out, and we'll see you Thursday. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll give shout outs after the video.
Okay, so I'll have the pollo quesadilla. And instead of guacamole, can I get a side of Hellman's mayonnaise? If you don't have Hellman's, Miracle Whip is fine. Oh, and I'll take a skinny margarita mocktail. That means non-alcoholic because I'm pregnant. And the sauce that came with the chips is too spicy. Did you get all that? Do you speak English? Yes, I speak English. Coming right up. Okay, great. Pedido especial para la Diabla Blanca. I mean, here's your food, ma'am. Enjoy. This is so good. I love Mexican food. Okay, so
yeah. Oh, hey, sorry. Before you go in, hey, wait. This is something that completely flew under the radar about MTG. I gotta tell you this before we do the shout outs, because this came out about MTG. Did you know that Secret Service was contacted about MTG and her little fuckery behind the scenes? Do you remember last year whenever in DC, Dinky got protested at a restaurant?
Yeah.
MTG gave the tip off.
I knew about that.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know. I
didn't know if many other people knew about that.
I knew about that. Maybe we didn't report it on the show, but yeah, I knew about that.
That's nuts.
That was brilliant.
Nuts. Yes. Okay.
So No Money G, thank you so much for the gifted 10 gifted memberships. Again, thank you to 7 Dust for the $5. And Susie Jones, thank you for being a member. And everybody else who has stepped up and supported the show. I want you to know that we are doing good deeds with it. And I will it's I don't know. I'll tell you, we'll announce it later. So anyway, I love you guys so much for joining us. And I don't know, your support has been immense and we really appreciate it. Thank you to Dr. Aida and to Lindsay and to Benny. And I'm Diane Russell. And peace out. We'll see you Thursday.
Later, taters.
Well, yes. Tony, you're full of shit.
I love it, Tony. I love that, Tony.
Let me break into the waves and let me shake into the white and my life. Will it take some catastrophe? Will it be a personal tragedy? Only time it tells all. Oh, le fond du monde. Oh, le fond du monde. Oh, le fond du monde. So we're left in obscurity. I'm wondering if the sun come up today. The masses lacking any purity. I wish that things would swing my way. Will it take some catastrophe? Will it be a personal tragedy? Only time it tells all. Oh, le fond du monde. Oh, le fond du monde. Oh, le fond du monde. Vicious circles, politics, religion, and races. Inside utopia of all the world's faces. Rainbows in the way, we're willing to change. With passion, love, and security. Global mad worlds and the master plan. We haven't come here to destroy your land. The evil power wants to shake my hand. Universal rule, the life of man. Ooh, saturated with luxuries. Emaciated in poverty. Le fond du monde. Oh, 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 le fond du monde. Le fond du monde. Le fond du monde. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The end of the world. 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 Okay, yeah, le fond du monde.
Fuck you!